Hi Ray, it's Colin Fraser. How you doing? Okay, so you have this one here, the Element Purple Black bundled with additional Numo functionality. And I was just checking to see what that was. So that's the with the access control and a content transfer we did for you as well. So I guess we set something up for you. We transfer the content, and it's in the Element Purple Black business with the members database access control. Okay, so I'm just getting ahead on this myself. So we probably send a site over to you. Let me just check to see what that is. All right, good. So I had a look at your package. It looks like on somewhere around July 12th, maybe Christina was working with you. Maybe took a look at your site, did some updates or some help. But it is an HTML. It is an HTML5 website for Dreamweaver, and there is the added functionality of the access control, which you need to install, or you probably want to install. And to do that, we can show you right here. If you go to your instructions page for the element. All right, so basically you should have a website for Dreamweaver that you would open and edit, and then you publish up to your server. It's HTML5, CSS 2 and 3. It should be responsive, yes, but it's not a content management system. But the access control part of it, you'll want to get installed. So you go to your instructions and web template, and you see we have the web apps tab here. See access control, that's where you get the instructions for the access control right here. And then we have the install Numo. Now when you install Numo, let's just see if we have it. Nickelrama. Okay, when you get to this point here, this is where you need to just copy this information down and fire it off to your web host to say, hey look, could you install a database for me and tell me the following information: the database host, the database name, the database user, and the password. I actually have a text file that I've pre-designed for our members. You can just fire it off to your web host and say, hey look, I'm installing a database component or a module. Could you set this up and tell me the following information, right? And then once you have that, you just plug it in here, hit continue, and it installs the access control onto the server for you. So that's sort of, I guess, hopefully that answers your question. So you go to Dreamweaver site, you open in Dreamweaver. It's HTML5, yes. CSS 2 and 3, responsive, yes. You have an access control database module which needs to be installed to the server first, and to do that there's certain bits of information you need to supply to your host. They'll give you some information back, you plug that information into the boxes, and away we go from there.